bravo mes. Bing, 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 no queda robes. Bing, 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 bang, serán capes. Bing, 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 palo llora después. Banden hofi, banden kunuku, bang ribatera, bang forma cadena, banden comercio, banden gobierno, bang, 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 lanta nostera. Bing, 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 mira oh, bing celebra cosecha ditera. Bing, 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 viva feliz, junto y uni, bautinos bandera.
Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism!
Stop colonialism!
Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism!
Some of you know me by now, some of you may not. I come from a very diverse family, a family that is part Palestinian on my mother's side, which is something I'm very proud of. I was raised by my parents and with a lot of influence from one of the best men I have known in my life, which was my grandfather, my Sido. I am so happy to be standing here right now, even in these difficult circumstances, to honor him also, because he has always fought for Palestine. He has always fought for what is right. And today I continue his legacy, and I hope that my children will continue this legacy until Palestine is free.
Free! Free Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free! All the tens of thousands of Palestinians who have lost their lives, not only right now in Gaza, as we're seeing it, but for 75 years of occupation. We want this to stop. We want to spend a moment and think of all the people who have lost their lives, the children, almost half of them are children right now. We've seen it on our social medias, and it is horrible, and we want this to stop.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Peace for all!
Peace for all! Peace for all!
Stop the war! Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
Stop the war!
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Sovereign of the day of recompense, it is you we worship, and it is you we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have evoked your anger, or of those who are astray. Dear brothers and sisters, I hope you're all well, inshallah, si Dios quiere, God willing. I'm amazed to see the turnout we have here in Curaçao to speak up in solidarity for our Palestinian brothers and sisters and in humanity at large. What is happening in Palestine at this very moment is a war crime and genocide at its worst. We will just sit here watching our brother. We will not just sit here watching our brothers and sisters suffering. We will speak up. I, for one, want to speak up and die for this cause, inshallah, God willing. Just imagine your own home being bombarded night and day for about, it was 3, not 4, many weeks now. Picture your family, friends, neighbors going through agonizing pain day in and day out, burying their loved ones and wondering if this will be their last day, and we are also with them their last day. Once again, we pray and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty, Dios, to protect our Palestinian brothers and sisters striving for their land and freedom. And we condemn all who seek discord and injustice on innocent, helpless people.
Yes.
And all of you who have power, speak up. Boycott any entity supporting the enemy. And to all those in high positions, look yourselves in the mirror and really ask yourself if you can live with what you have done and the blood you have spilled. It is never too late to right your wrong if you are truly sincere with yourself. Inshallah, Kujos God willing. Masha Danki and much love after me. Free, free Palestine! 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 We say, God willing, inshallah, inshallah, God willing. And then we say takbir. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! God is the most great. Thank you very much. Allahu Akbar!
No more genocide! 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 Stop killing babies! 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 Stop killing babies!
Stop killing babies!
Stop killing babies!
Stop killing babies!
Peace for all! Peace for all!
Peace for all!
Peace for all! Peace for all! Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism!
Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop
Colonialism!
colonialism! Stop
Colonialism!
Stop
Colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism!
Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism! Stop colonialism!
Stop colonialism!
Assalamualaikum.
Free Palestine! Free, 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 free Palestine!
Nós está aqui na representar como eu e Curaçao, nós está aqui na nós está para direito humano. Nós está contra de toda maldade que está cometer no mundo. Nós está condenar o tsunami que está sostener o massacre que está tomando lugar aí na. Nós aqui não está parando país que está livre, nós também está colônia. Pensei me avisa, nós não me guarda, tá hora que nós está em situação malo, então é hora nós que para gente sair para nós. Nós cada me está defender, lo qual que está bom e está contra lo qual que está robês. Isso. Awe, nossa pátria, nós está de reino holandês. Curaçao, Aruba, Saint Martin e Holanda. Quem está sosteniendo a maldade que está cometendo aqui? Allá, Holanda. Nós está de reino holandês. Aqui na Curaçao nós temos um representante que sale condenar a situação aqui.
Yes!
Um nang kutigo representar lugar que yung kapatid ko kita representar e país que luta para a liberdade e direito de dar função a turbo está com a finalidade de liberdade e liberdade.
Siguro,
Na nossa mês, kapatid mo lang kasi tayo na nossa mês, siguro passando no mundo, para que massa tramucha, o bom, o bala, o candela, o turroque, o ti. Nanta sinta aqui dentro, cobra placa, sinta se ali para representar a nossa que for. E é mandado por reino holandês, está cometendo, nanta manda placa, para matar ele, aí na Israel, aí na manda placa na Ucrânia, para matar ele. Aqui se não fosse nada, que não conhece nada de cobra, bem? Nada de bilhões de pessoas que nem é massacre, que mede vergüenza na reino holandês também.
Yes, me quieres que un buen momento, pasar lo que es la vida, por favor, dos gobiernos para una voz.
Boa noite. Salam alaikum. Me para aqui não, como mama, como ser humano. Também na mira mama, tata ng opa, oma. Kuta para pa ng família ng kuta afo. Kuta brigando, kuta pedindo tranquilidade. Paparo de injustiça, paparo de guerra. Nos turque viva de armonia, nos turque viva de na paz. Lo cual a mí, como persona, como un hijo de Dios, me escojo con nos tur aquí presente y me compartir en oración aquí que me recibí de vosso mes Sheikh via de Allah. Me quizás me não vai papel corretamente, pero sim me te pedi para vos não repetir isso aqui junto comigo, para nós formando a tranquilidade e paz para a família na Palestina, para a família também na Israel, toda a família que está passando em agonia e que está pedindo para paro, para basta, para sobra poder de gente, manipulação de gente, está riba nós nas desgraças, uma geração que não tem nada de ver. Pensei, a noite, junto com o bolso, me compartilhei para mim viagem de minha vida, e oração aqui com a minha axinha hasi, e para o bolso hasi ele junto comigo. Me não sei se você sabe dizer, pero legal me comecei assim aqui. Hasbinallah, la ilaha illa huwa ya wili tuwakaltu ura haldum haljim raldim. Hasbinallah, la ilaha illa huwa ya wili tawakaltu ula hura haldim raldim. Você sabe? Por favor, assim ele come, please. Hasbinallah, la ilaha illa huwa ya wili tawakaltu ula habdura dirashim. Hasbinallah, la ilaha illa huwa ya wili
عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. الله عليه لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم.
Deus bendicionamos ng cada uno. Deus bendicionar cada um de nós família nang. E qual é noite, Deus sirve como luz para a família nang que está foco, está passando em agonia. E para pronto, para sobra não tem nada mais impossível que Deus por assim. E para terminar turcos, de uma maneira justa, de uma maneira sana, de uma maneira que nós por pibapec, com confiança e com amor para o outro, sem importar nacionalidade, sem importar divisão, pero sim é amor puro, que coração correto no lugar, para nós por uma nossa geração, nós una manhã que de uma forma, de uma família, de uma amistade harmoniosa, pois nogmaals, bendición de Dios, va junto com você, cana junto com você, para coragem, para sustento que você está mandando, como nós agora aqui em Isla Chiquito, comparar a grandeza que tem a fora, e com, mensen, a mim também não sei, mas como me tem com, minha emoção não está meta hiena, só me está meta viva com você, então me está meta mira, eu não está sofre, então está roupa duro, para mira como mama, muito não está guardo, matar, liquidar. Então não tem nada de ver, senão para motivo de hiena, não, simplesmente para não próprio, como te dizer, não próprio
agenda.
Sim, não próprio agenda personal, caminha com material, guerra, poder, te sungo tamanda. Não, Deus não abi, Deus está no nosso mundo, Deus está no nosso líder não, para dirigir país. Pero líder não, com não tem que vender não dignidade para placa. Pero me espera de bom dia, nós lo chega na parte e caminho tu renda de verdade, também para ter paraíso. Pero agora no momento na aqui nós quer paz, nós quer tranquilidade. Então nós quer seguir para adiante, para porta tranquila e para o maior na família na vida porta tranquila. Apesar da distância que tem entre nós, não basta nos culpa de bater. Não passa para isso, nós basta dar
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. لا إله إلا الله ومحمد رسول الله إلا لله وإلا لله راجعون. Awe nos para aqui ng panos. Doon na support na maneira que nos por a nos rumanang ayan na Palestina, na Gaza, na Syria, na Lebanon, na Burma, na Antillas, na todo o pueblo na mundo que está oprimido. 75 anos de opressão contra o palestino. Caminda todo dia de novo, está tratando de maneira cachorro, está tratando de maneira suela, está tratando de maneira lodo. Caminda outro não está decidir se você vai trabalhar, se você vai para a escola, se você vai vestir hijab ou não, se não fica França, também de mesura. E lamentavelmente, isso está na cabeça de nós, Antillas, da Holanda, lamentavelmente não temos um social, que nós quer. O governo aqui me nota para mês de a forma de gestão a parte de mas não é na bem contaminado, não é patriotismo. Esse é loud and clear, são que está buscando, se busca, pode querer que não tem mais mente. Então, não está bem na cara. Para nada ko din jaber ko sponsorship ng partido político para entrar no poder. Nós temos 75 anos na Palestina, não está passando 400 anos que nós estamos brindando para nós termos uma liberdade aqui no Curaçao e para tratar de maneira renda e, em cada geval, para escutar de caso aqui. Por viajar de novo que força financeira, dependente, não, também um rol. Para termos na rodia, banda de hecho, bien mandatario, tanto aqui como aí, na rodia não está completamente suave. Pero, nós temos que concentrar, riba esnan kutei aqui, presente aí. Gota concentrar, riba esnan kutei, esnan kunotei, nós podemos na bom parlamento, na boa fli, nós não temos ter de nada. Deus está com o na sempre, então depois de mal tempo, de bom tempo também. Nós estamos aqui com fé, não tem nada mais poderoso que a oração. Você nós está pedindo para toda gente ora, todo dia de novo, na todo idioma não como conhecer, e na toda nacionalidade como tem. Nós temos mais de 78 diferentes nacionalidades na pessoa. Então nós todos também bom com outro, árabe com judeu, caçar com outro. Yu com outro, português com yu Curaçao, árabe com yu de Curaçao, árabe com holandês com palestino, iraquês com dominicano, também por nos todos também vão na paz com outro. Damas y caballeros, con otras palabras, nos hemos invitado el líder na soviético tirón mundo, panami aquí, panami era da Congo, da viva con otro, Congo da respetar con otro y Congo da trabajar junto como pueblo, para ir adelante como nación. No como gobierno, como pueblo. La gana tiene bom para poder comprender. Outro governo está com Israel. Pero todo pueblo do mundo está com Palestina. Outro está oprimido em sua Bíblia. Por ende, é portador de arma, é portador de ballasting, é portador de bochincha na enha, é portador de ACU, é portador de buraco de encaia. Por ende está oprimido de uma maneira ou outra arriba de Portugal. Pensei, todo cidadão, por mira na mesa de atrocidade que está passando na Palestina. Basta com o sionismo. Basta com o extremismo, então basta com o terrorismo. Deseja terrorismo. Ora, você banda muito, não pode defender na mesa. Mama, não pode defender na mesa. Você bombardear o hospital, você bombardear magazine de remédio. Você bombardear caminho. Então, você não pode ser nenhum gente de lante. Estão como está.
Kita luz.
Você mata por gente. Luz é mais grande. No more Zionism, no more extremism, no more terrorism. Basta, basta, basta. No more occupation.
No more occupation.
No more occupation.
No more occupation.
Occupation. Occupation.
No more
Occupation.
No more occupation. No more occupation. No more occupation. No more occupation. No more occupation. No more occupation.
And I'm here because our brothers and sisters are struggling. They are suffering, and we need to finally put an end to this injustice, this thing that's been happening since 1947. It has to stop once and for all. Let these people live in peace, for God's sake. Yes. That's all we want is peace and the same equal rights. It's humanitarian. It's about human lives. Nothing more. And I'm here because Halime and we went to school together, and I'm so proud to be a Yudi Curaçao because in Curaçao we live in Hermandad. So we live together as brothers and sisters. You're our neighbors, you're our friends, our husbands, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, what have you. We are family. Yes. We are family, and that is what Curaçao represents. That's why we are so lucky to be born here and live here. Because thank God we do not have that here. And let us be an example for the world that we can coexist together. Yes. So I came across this beautiful quote that I saw, and I want to read it. And okay, here I go. There's a massive change for the better happening on the planet right now. This change won't be on the news, and it hasn't gone viral. And if you don't look for it, you won't even notice it's happening. This change is quietly happening in the hearts of humanity. People are realizing that we become what we focus our attention on, and we influence this reality based on who we become. So people are realizing that fighting is senseless and focusing on the chaos is futile. Rather, people are quietly focusing on creating their version of heaven on earth. They are healing themselves and focusing on creating more beauty. People have realized that awakening to their own divinity is what protects them from manipulation and allows them to become the change they want to see. It's sweeping through nations, but it's hard to notice. However, its strength is growing in numbers. Not strength in numbers to fight. Fighting only breeds more fighting. It's strength in numbers to create such a beautiful world that it will be obvious for others to join, to the point where one day they will hold a war and no one will come. The frequencies of war, greed, and manipulation will no longer be able to exist in a reality full of sovereign awakened beings living connected to their divinity. Thank you.
Ceasefire now! 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 Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be
From the
free!
river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Prayer of the day called Maghrib. So we're going to make the call to prayer. Uncle will make the call to prayer. And then, as he said, we'll have a moment of silence. And then we're going to go pray, inshallah. Thank you very much.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر! الله أكبر! الله أكبر! الله أكبر!
Thank you. Let's have a moment of silence now. If you can, if you have any any electronic candles, preferably your phones or any other lights that you would like to turn on, please do so now. I'm very thrilled to see that I think 90 people showed up tonight. So that is amazing. Thank you all. Thank you all for supporting us in Palestine. To finalize, it's a lot of people, so I did not count on this. But for those who want some, I have some watermelon cut. For those who don't know, watermelon is actually one of the symbols of resistance of Palestine back when the flag was banned and was not allowed to be used. So please, I don't have a lot, but stop by, have a piece of watermelon and enjoy.
I just wanted to say thank you as well. You know, we're gonna pray. Us Muslim people will pray over here, but we don't have any like cloth, so we might take the Palestinian flags and pray on it. You know, so please, if you don't mind, we will use that. And take care of yourself, and hope to see you at the march. Inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you all.
How many lives? How many alive? How many more lives? The system is counting them, us, down to a ticking time bomb, almost reaching zero. The colonial, racist, fascist, anti-Semitic, capitalistic, and imperialistic powers that be clothe themselves as false prophets, studying our humanity and using our reflection against us, attempt to infiltrate minds, grasping wills to surrender as puppets of their agenda. Yet, they forget that we are children of there is nothing new under the sun. And shame on me for not hearing your cries earlier, didn't do anything sooner, was oblivious to the hell they're over, got too comfortable in my bubble, blind to the fact that problems in my region and in your region are so interconnected with each other. Look close, they are not far away. Kindred souls are under attack and it's of spiritual warfare. But now we stay discerning of the different face, same evil, that deceive their bloody hands, uttering empty sorries with hypocrite smiles that ha ha ha, disharmony. To them, we may be ants under their boots. Fools they are, forgetting that ants come together, march for good, and get things done too. Never forget that we are children of the truth can be hidden for too long under the sun. History repeats itself. Protest of ancestors still relevant to this day. Wisdom anchored in universal laws that teach us about love, oneness, and condemning violence. In hope that after raising awareness and boycotting, it will all end. If not, what ways of defending will we be left with? I hope not, but I'm just Malcolm asking. Oh God, where are you? The sun has witnessed it all as a righteous father. The moon has felt it all, the caring mother. Justice will be served to free the wounded souls in repair of faith, a promise in the Holy Scripture that kept the will of lives alive while bombs rain from the sky. Restore my faith in knowing that our pulse, half matter, does matter. Too many souls fly above the land their fruiting joy has been removed from. I hope they have a home in the loving embrace of the protection of the infinite presence, that day in and night out will carry their spirit in glorious ballads for the world to remember who they were, who they are. As the sun warms our solidarity, as the setting sun warms our solidarity, the rising moon soothes our weeping soul. Setting moon mourns lost of her children, and the rising sun boils our exertion. The suffering overseas, we are mourning it here. There is no perceived other.
Yeah, when I posted my call for action, my call for coming together for community, Alejandro was one of the people who said, hey, I would like to share a poem. So thank you again. I want to lay out the space rules. There is zero tolerance to anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, xenophobia, anti-black racism, ableism, hate speech against the LGBT community. This is also not a debate. We're not here to debate on if certain things that I'm not sharing because there's a camera on me, but we're not debating on that. This is a place to mourn, a place to share, a place to learn from each other and with each other. So let's create a space to talk. And we might even use the wrong words. And that's okay, because you're here to learn the right words. Yeah? So here, literally, please, let's come and learn, let's come and share, and let's mourn. Again, this is not debating historical facts. Yeah? We're here to learn, to mourn, and to hold space for our emotions. All emotions have a right to be here. So if you're angry, please express that. If you're hurt, if you feel other things, please let's hold the space for each other's emotions and not police each other on it. Yeah? So let's share. Let's hold each other also in this. Again, we are privileged to be here because we're not living in war right now. So we have the opportunity and the duty to stand up and to come together and hold each other also. Standing in solidarity with the Palestinian anti-colonial and liberation struggle is not equal to anti-Semitism, and we will also not be misled into thinking that. Boom. We're gonna start with a fishbowl. Do people know what a fishbowl meeting is? Setting, discussion, a little bit. Okay, we're starting here with a starting opening panel, which I will also introduce, and there's an open chair for people to participate in. So it's not the circle and then people, so we're not doing the circle thing, but right now we're starting with people having a 30-minute conversation, so we can listen, and then it's open for people to talk, and you can come here and participate in the conversation. Yeah? So please, if after 30 minutes you want to participate, you want to say something, come to the front and join the conversation. Yeah? Okay. Well, we will start first with Tony. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves also a little bit because I don't have all the introductions. Pero we have Tony, who is from a Palestinian background and will also share his light on the Palestinian struggle and the history. We have Erika, that I think a lot of people know, has been pushing the urgency of this movement. So Erika will also introduce and share a little bit about herself. And we have Max Elstock, who is his history teacher, and he will give the connection to Curaçao and the history of Curaçao. Because although we are free here, but we're still in colonization, or have been colonized. So Max will make the connection from us to this. And we have Karima, who will also participate in the conversation, who will share some light on the BDS movement. If you are aware, if not, you will learn today. So, let's start.
De poeta palestino, Palestinian poet. I've been reading a lot of Palestinian literature because of this is happening. It's called Enemy of the Sun by Sami Al-Qasim, and it's translated, of course. And it goes like this. Enemy of the sun, I may, if you wish, lose my livelihood. I may sell my shirt in bed. I may work as a stone cutter, a street sweeper, a porter. I may clean your shoes or rummage your garbage for food. I may lay down hungry, O enemy of the sun, but I shall not compromise. To the last pulse in my veins I shall resist. You may take the last strip of my land, feed my mouth to prison cells. You may plunder my heritage. You may burn my books, my poems, or feed my flesh with dogs. You may spread a web of terror on the roofs of my village, O enemy of the sun, but I shall not compromise. And to the last of my pulse in my veins, I shall resist. You may put me out. You may put out the light in my eyes. You may deprive me of my mother's kisses. You may curse my father, my people. You may distort my history. You may deprive me, my children, of a smile and of a life's necessities. You may fool my friends with a borrowed face. You may build walls of hatred around me. You may glue my eyes to humiliations. O enemy of the sun, I shall not compromise. To the last of my pulse and my veins I shall resist. O enemy of the sun, the decorations are raised at the port. The ejaculations fill the air. A glow in the heart and in the horizon. A sail is seen challenging the wind and the depths. It is Ulysses, returning home from the sea of loss. It is the return of the son of my exiled ones. And for her sake and his I swear, I shall not compromise. To the last pulse of my veins, I shall resist, resist, and resist. Yeah, that's it.
Free